All right, good morning, happy Tuesday. So, coming back after a long weekend, let's jump into pretty much the chart. So, if we look at SPY on Friday, we had an inside day. We're currently holding right around, pretty much Friday higher day. So, honestly, if we could break this higher day and we could break this area, so we have kind of like the zone above this area, I feel like we could see a move to pretty much all-time highs, and if we could break all-time highs, I feel like we could see some nice continuation. QQ, very similar scenario, just acting a little more bullish. So if we hold above your Saturday, I feel like we could see a push to all-time highs and potentially break and see a nice continuation as well. Nvidia is acting really bullish. So after earning, we had a huge gap up, pretty much a huge gap up, and today we're gapping up around 30 points. Almost 30 points. We're holding right below pretty much 1,100. Pretty much the pre-market high. Pre-market high is 1,100. So a break and hold above 1,100 for a nice continuation. Very simple game plan. But we do have a huge gap. So man, we left one gap and then leaving another gap. I mean, it could just push higher, but also keeping open mind that we can actually gap fill this area. So let's see, but it's actually really bullish. So honestly, liking the way more to the long side. So just paying attention to what price action tells me with the video. But obviously it's very bullish, so I don't want to go against its bullish price action. So ideal best case scenario, I want to wait for price action to tell me the story. Ideally is to the upside and wait for a clean pattern to arise. But yeah, super bullish, bit overextended, but it still looks really good. Coin, the reason I'm liking coin is that we had an insane push on Friday and we are holding around this area. So we're currently pretty much holding below yesterday higher day and below the zone. But if we could break the zone and get above 240, I feel like there's nothing stopping us for a nice continuation to 245, 250. So that's kind of like the game plan for coin. But with this one's just being patient and waiting for it to get above 240 for me to be interested on this stock. And then MU, we had an inside day. We are pretty much at all-time highs. So with this one's very simple. I want to see us break and hold above pretty much weekly level and all-time highs, which is 2 days ago higher day. So if we could break those two levels, I feel like we can see nice continuation. So this one's just being patient. Same with coin. I want to wait for it to break and hold above the big levels. And if we could break and hold above those levels, I feel like it looks good for nice continuation there, especially volume kicks in. So let's jump into the smaller time frame. So if we look at Nvidia, so Nvidia is very simple. I mean, we had a huge gap higher, holding right below 1,100. So if we could break 1,100, I feel like we could see a continuation higher. And with this one, we are all-time highs, so just paying attention to pretty much psychological levels and what price action says. I scored this a C because again, it's a bit overextended. We are gapping higher, so. I mean, yes, we could see clear price action, but we can easily as well reject from this level as well. So it's just paying attention to what price action tells me, but ideally, best case scenario, I like it to the long side. Showing some really nice strength, so looking for a continuation play. Need to pay close attention to this price action because we can chop around today, especially because we are gapping higher. So we can also chop around today. Wouldn't be surprised, especially after that gap higher. But again, they're just paying attention to what price action tells me with this one in particular. Coin, with this one, I need to be patient. As I said, I want to see us above 240 because we have a whole bunch of zone. We have a whole bunch of zone on the run because we can easily reject this area. So for me to like this, I really want to see us above 240. So break and hold above 240 for nice continuation. And volume is kind of like average, it's not crazy high. And then MU, kind of similar scenario. We are holding up previous all-time highs, but ideally, if we could break above pretty much new all-time highs, with pretty much psychological 132, I feel like we can see a nice continuation to 133, 134, 135. Especially buyers are really showing control. So that's pretty much it. It's very simple. My main focus is going to be on Nvidia just because it has high volume and we are at technical level. So it's just paying attention, but I do have those two. But with MU and coin, it's just paying attention to or waiting, being patient and waiting for it to actually give me confirmation about those big levels. So that being said, that's the pre-market plan for May 28th. As always, going to be patient, wait for get up to rise, and once we're all going to follow our rule. Let's have an amazing day today.